This is a first wheat. This is on some reasonably bodied soils towards Nunnington in North Yorkshire at Sunley Court Farm, Mr. Andrew Brown's. This using the Nutrifeeder, in other words, putting fertiliser down both onto the seed and into the soil that surrounded the seed at the time of drilling. And there's one or two areas where on the farm that technique was used on winter wheat, winter barley and the oilseed rape. And I must admit, according to Mr. Brown, he's paid tremendous dividends in that it just energised that little bit more. That area is untreated, and the difference is we've left these sort of control areas, and the difference in terms of rooting has been profound. So I'm quite happy with that technique, albeit there was nitrogen left in the soils from last back end that wasn't utilised in the last crop, and probably the effect has been masked to some extent, which I'm exceptionally pleased with the results. So I'll take a few samples out of this one. It's very easy to see that whatever conditions have been thrown the crops, the winter yellow, and two of the weeds, the exceptionally well grown weeds, you can see in this crop just leaf tipping. Just to have some fairly high winds over the next 7 to 10 days, so whether that will just increase this leaf tipping, I'm not sure. If we go into the bottom of the crop, there's a little bit of septoria in there. You see the black pycnidia in some of the lesions there, and a little bit of, on these better sown crops, maybe, I don't know whether you can pick that up, a little tiny bit of mildew on that leaf. At this present juncture, we can take care of that later. At this present juncture, probably the weather's holding that at bay. But in the main, well grown. I'm more interested in the rooting of these crops, and you can see that root development is stepping on apace. Reasonable root mass there. So I'm quite happy with these plants at the moment, and we'll just keep an eye on this. We're just looking at fungicide strategies now, any growth regulation that we need to put into place, albeit that everybody's saying that chlormucquat is going to be short, so we've got to get that strategy in place pretty soon, so we're not left high and dry and without the necessary tools. But we'll just keep walking.